The winter training period is where you can really move guys. If you compare it to the summer in Denmark, it's something totally different, especially aerobically. It's not enough to just do the preseason. You have to do a lot of work throughout the course of the season as well. I refer to it mostly as the foundation for what is the platform for in-season play. That being said, Wednesday and Thursday in a regular week still have to be intensive, and you're in a constant fight to improve the players throughout the season, and while maintaining that optimal fitness level that you try to reach in these 4 important weeks. First 3 weeks for the first pass we run without the ball, and they don't like it. But it's the way it is. We start with basic, long, relatively intensive runs based on their individual fitness tests. As their foundation grows, we sort of break it up and they become even more individual. We start to run at a higher tempo over a fixed distance. And then each week or each day we monitor their fitness gains and try to continue to press them. The weight training in the beginning represents a lot of the aerobic work we do, which is essentially volume. And that's where we try to make the players as robust as possible to handle the more intensive training loading. As we get further and further separated from the aerobic training, we get more and more into the small areas, the more intensive stuff. Then we start to increase the weights, decrease the repetitions, which pairs nicely with sort of speed or tolerance development. The high pressure system is incredibly taxing, difficult, extremely demanding. That being said, they need a super high base level. And not only that, they need a high genetic level. I believe in preparing them for the worst case scenario. There's very few teams with the quality to always keep the ball and completely control the dynamic of a game. So they know how the preseason is. They accepted it. They also weren't satisfied with the performance of, say, the last 4 matches. And they're reflective. So I think they viewed this as a key aspect of not going down that road again. You have to work closely with your head coach. There's no other way. Otherwise, you'll be working against one another, and ultimately, then the player's the one who ends up suffering. So we talk about each individual player. We talk about each individual training unit, what we're searching for in terms of physical goals. What we're doing 2 days down the road, what we've done 2 days in advance, because all those things ultimately tell a story for not just the team, but each individual player. And so we have to make sure that we are precise in all areas. Otherwise, with the training load that I run, with the intensity, the demands, if we don't communicate in the best possible way for each player, we will run into problems. Preseason's not over. We move a little bit more away from the aerobic focus and more into the try to mirror the intensity of the game. It is what it's called. It's training camp. So we transition from big spaces into smaller areas, but going over the limit, the intensity, maximum power, all those things still have to be there. So it is not easy in any sense. But the demands physically have changed.